I love me some Ryan Gosling.
Things that you did not know about the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So the first parade happened on November 27th, 1924. So stop and think about that. This is the 100th anniversary of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Okay. I'm a little worried about it.
And it originally focused pretty much all on Christmas, and it ended with the unveiling of Macy's Christmas window displays.
All right.
On the store in downtown. Well, think about those displays that they would have, especially like the ones with
Muffin.
Like in A Christmas Story, and how they're looking at all the toys and everything that are there. Now, prior to the Macy's parade, there was a Thanksgiving ragamuffin parade in New York, and it had local children dressing up as beggars, asking adults for pennies, candy, and apples.
I'll tell you the truth, at that time in the 20s, they might have actually been legit beggars.
That's a possibility. The character balloons, they debuted in 1927. The first balloons included a 20-foot tall human behemoth,
The Felix the cat?
a 60-foot dinosaur, and Felix the cat. Now, a famous mouse made his debut. Mickey made his debut in 1934.
Very nice. It was a rainy day.
The first broadcast of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade happened in 1932, but that was just a radio broadcast. Could you imagine listening to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade on the radio?
Yeah, trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Simpler times, Frank. Simpler times.
Look at Mighty Mouse as he floats above Broadway. Whoa!
Here I come to save the day. I think
Looks like he has two mouths.
looks like underdogs back there or something. Can't really tell.
Look at all the gams on those women out there. And it almost shows their ankles.
The first
That's
televised
pretty wild.
The first televised broadcast of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade happened in 1946.
Right.
Did you know the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade balloons are painted after they are inflated? They get tested for leaks and are given flight tests. The balloons are completed by Halloween and stored in a warehouse until the parade. And the cost of a new balloon, $190,000.
I always enjoy when the weather is kind of prickly and they get bumped into stuff and then they pop. Something about that
Frank
just
likes
thrills
destruction,
me.
is what
Yeah,
he's
like the
getting at.
anarchy of that is just fun to me.
And finally, if you want to volunteer to walk a balloon like Mr. Pitt did in Seinfeld,
Yeah, holding the butt.
there are some requirements, but it's nothing super extensive. The balloons, now, if they were to kind of let them go, they would be able to lift 750 pounds. Like, that's pretty much what they would be able to pull up off of the ground. So to ensure that they don't float away, each balloon gets about 90 handlers, and you have to weigh at least 120 pounds and be in good health. Those are your two stipulations to be a handler of a parade balloon.
I had 1 year for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. This is in my wilder times, and I was out at a friend's house, the county over, because he was like, "Hey man, they're having their party over here." A bunch of 20.
That's one of the most Florida sentences I think you've ever said, where it's like, during my wilder times of one county over.
County over, yeah. And so anyways, drinking, everything, end up staying the night at that person's house. And so I fell asleep on the couch out in the living room. And I didn't realize that I knew her parents were there, but I didn't realize the rest of her family was there, like her grandparents and everybody.
Did you got in your boxers with your balls hanging out?
No, because I was sleeping out on the main couch in front of the television. I wake up to her grandfather sitting at the end of the couch at my feet, trying to watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there going, I don't know if I should get up and go wake up my buddy and say it's time to go, or just lay here and pretend to sleep until my buddy wakes up. And I chose the latter.
You just waited?
Pretending to be asleep until my buddy finally woke up like an hour and a half later, and this old man is sitting at the end of the couch the whole time watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade.
Only Frank, dude. Jesus
My
Christ.
hungover ass is sitting on the couch.